go, 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 go! Yo guys, UKOG here, and welcome to the Green Hell. My good pal Jardia convinced me to sign up for this 45-minute big grid race around the Nordschleife. So the competition was insane. One of the drivers in this lobby was the guy who got pole position in last year's SRO here. It was quite spontaneous, so I had pretty much no practice. I jumped into qualifying here with the goal of to just set a lap so I don't have to start last. And unfortunately on my first lap, it doesn't go too well. I invalidate in this corner by hitting the wall. But the next lap, we managed to make it round. There was a little bit of traffic, but it's a lap, and that secured us P6 on the grid to start the race. Now, my main goal is to give Richter a little bit of a run for his money here, but I'm starting quite a few positions back, and he is insane. So let's see what we can do.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Let's be safe. I don't know what that is. Jardy with the boomer start.
Car on the right. 3 wide.
Oh no, this can't end well.
All clear. Clear on the right.
So after a little bit of rubbing paint in turn 1, I think we got away with that okay. And we are up into P4. So 2 positions gained. Remember, Richter, the really, really fast driver, is currently leading the race, and we don't want him to get away too far. I want to give him a fight. So we're going to just try and make an overtaking opportunity whenever we can. But unfortunately, this is the Nordschleife. So although there are these really long straights, it's also accompanied by lots of very tight and extremely dangerous corners. Now, because I just kind of jumped into this race, I wasn't very confident with this car, and it was happening throughout qualifying on the few laps I did, but this corner down here, I think it's called Foxhole, this left-hander is so scary. Now, probably didn't look too bad there, but that's because I drove it very, very slowly behind this driver ahead. I think he might have been nervous as well, but if you look at how much the Audi closed up behind and how much we lost to the guys ahead, when you actually take that at full speed, it's very easy for the rear of the car to just come round on you, and there's nothing you can do to save it. It's the end of your race. It's easily the scariest corner on the track. But this corner as well, mud curve, and another corner, the driver ahead definitely took slow there. The corner I invalidated on my quali lap, that is also extremely difficult. The rear of the car can just come around on you, you touch the wall, you explode. So yeah, but I guess they're the 2 game-changing corners, and every single time you go through it, no matter what, you pucker up a little bit. We've also got the carousel here, which I mess up immediately and lose a bit of time. It's not too bad in this game, but if you get the wrong line, you can lose so much time just because of the way the suspension works. So you got to really position your car well. Here as well, that jump, man. If you go too fast going over that, your car just bounces, and you get this weird pogo effect on the rear of the car, and you just end up in just like running out into the grass and sometimes even into the barrier. So you got to be very careful. And like I say, it's just such a fast, crazy technical track for these type of cars, and it's just amazing. It's so much fun to drive, and I highly advise if anyone is going to drive this track, or if you're new to ACC, definitely try this with the Ferrari, because I feel like the Ferrari, the car I'm driving now, it just feels good here. You don't get that weird understeer. It's just really nice. But as we come to the end of our first lap here, I haven't been able to find an opportunity to overtake Poor ahead of us in the Lamborghini. But now we are on the big long straight, the Dottinger, and you know what that means. It's a lot of slipstream. So I'm coming up behind him for an overtake. The Audi's also pulling out behind me, the Audi of Kisser, to go for an overtake. But thankfully, the Ferrari just has that little bit of top speed to help me stay ahead. So yeah, we managed to keep the advantage there and gain another position. We're now into a podium spot, 2 drivers ahead. We've got Zimbal and then Richter. And to be honest, I thought I could just do the exact same thing on this Lamborghini ahead, which is just use the whole lap just to get close enough into that slipstream range of about 6 to 7 tenths of a second, and then on the Dottinger, just slide on by. And it seems like it's working out all right at the start here. You know, we're approaching about halfway around the lap now, and, you know, I was pretty close, but then we get to these really difficult sections again, the jump, and I'm just too cautious. I'm really cautious, and in the space of about 30 seconds, that gap has gone from being in slipstream range to being about a second and a half behind, and it's also meant that the Audi behind is all over me. So we go into lap 3, and I've lost a bit of time to the guy ahead, and now the Audi is going to go for a move.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh my god. Holy shit. I'm fortunate to be alive. I'm fortunate to be alive.
Wow, that was a close one, but we've managed to maintain our position, which is the most important thing. And now I can't be messing around. I gotta catch up with the 2 Lamborghinis ahead. Zimbal, I need to focus on staying in his slipstream for the Dottinger. That's where it counts. And amazingly, Richter is only a couple seconds ahead as well. He's had a few bad corners there at the start of this lap, so we've all definitely closed in a little bit. So now I just got to focus on nailing my lines, try and get this jump right again. This is where I've been losing time. And look, Zimbal's now made a mistake. So maybe him pushing so hard to get away from me in this final sector of the lap, it's not paid off for him, because now there's a mistake and we're right on him. So this is the golden opportunity. I'm not going to get it better than this. We managed to stay close for the last few corners there, and now we're onto the Dottinger. And if he's running the similar setup to the last Lamborghini, then we're going to sail on by. And this makes me feel really confident if we do manage to catch up with Richter ahead, to be able to overtake him as well. So here we go, to the right. Easy overtake. The speed of this car in a straight line is nuts. And that now also puts us up into P2 with Richter just 3 seconds ahead. Now I want to do everything I can to close that gap. I want to fight him. But before all that, we got to come into the pit lane to do our 1 mandatory pit stop, which also gives us time to just relax, get ourselves a drink. This is really sweaty work. And as we're coming out here, that's Richter. He's right ahead of us now.
This could be good for us. Richter clearly either missed his box or something there, because I caught up like 2.5 seconds.
So for those of you who don't know, there is a weird little mini game in the pit stops where if you don't stop bang on, the game moves you, and you lose about 2 to 3 seconds, and that's exactly what's happened to Richter here, which is why I've been able to close up. And even more bad luck for Richter here, we're actually coming up on a driver for position who hasn't pitted, but I guess thankfully for me and him, he makes a mistake, and we both managed to get through.
We are the luckiest men. We are the luckiest men!
Now, although we may have just gotten really lucky there, unfortunately, Jardia didn't get quite as lucky.
Oh no, oh no.
That was super unlucky with Jardia there. He was probably on for a podium, but, you know, it's called the Green Hell for a reason, right? So, it is what it is. I'm sure he'll live to fight another day. But, holy crap, as we see here, I'm sliding through these corners trying to keep up with Richter here. And look how much he's pushing as well. This right-hander, he just sent it. He's got a wheel on the gravel there. Like, honestly, we were on the limit here. And, you know, this track is just nuts. But when you're pushing this hard, it's very easy to make a mistake. So, as we come through this mini carousel here, and I touched the inside curb, and that was really my downfall, because after following him for so long, I've actually fallen out of slipstream, and even with just a little bit better straight line speed, I'm not able to catch up enough. I do get a little lifeline here, though, in Sector 1. There is a back marker that holds him up just slightly, and it allows me to creep back up to him, but he's just so fast and has so many corners optimized, and we come to the big carousel again, and, you know, I'm about a second back, and it may not seem like a lot, but it's just adding up. It's just adding up. Every corner I'm losing a tiny bit.
my God,
Another
why am I
mistake
driving so
from me
shit?
there, hitting the inside curb, and before I know it, I'm like over a second and a half behind again. And just to prove how quick he was going, check out this lap time.
Right, man.
What are these lap times? 8:04, 8:05 with 3 laps of fuel.
So now it's 1 lap to go, and I am in absolute full send mode, completely committed through all these weird bumpy corners, these fast corners. I'm just absolutely sending it, stupidly late on the brakes into this hairpin, and it is working. I'm getting away with it, getting a little bit lucky, and I'm closing that gap down. It's only by a couple tenths, but it's coming down, and at this rate, I might be able to get onto the back of him going onto the Donninger and get that all-important overtake. And just as we're about to ascend the hill here, can you believe it, guys? Oh my God, Richter loses it on the exit of that corner. Just got a little bit too wide and a little bit too much power. You know, we were both pushing like crazy, and I guess the pressure just got to him, maybe because the gap was coming down. I don't know, but it happened, and we're here. So now I just got to finish this lap, send it through these final fast corners.
You know,
it's
Liz.
still very risky, mind you. This is the Nordschleife, and then we come over to get the win.
Let's go! Woo! Let's go! We actually won, man. No way. That was a fun drive. That was really fun. Dude, we went into that. Like, if I didn't get that quali lap, dude. We went into that so bad. It has been a while since I've uploaded a race on this channel, so I needed to make sure it was a good one, and my God, I think it was. So if you like that, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. And if you want to get involved, I think LFM are doing quite a lot of these Nordschleife races throughout this season, so get on over to LFM, sign up, maybe I'll see you on the track. But on that note, I'm going to call it there. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Take care. Peace.